Prince Harry jokes that Meghan's royal baby might not be as wild in Morocco. The Duke of Sussex certainly has a cheeky sense of humor. While on a 3-day royal tour of Morocco, Prince Harry joked that Meghan Markle's baby might in fact not be his child. The future parents visited Education for All, a boarding house that supports female education in the rural communities of the high Atlas Mountains of Morocco. The BBC captured a video of the pair sitting at a table chatting with a few of the school's teachers, who congratulated the couple on the pregnancy. "I wish to say congratulations for your pregnancy," said one of the women in attendance. Harry smiled and turned towards his wife and said, "Wait, you're pregnant?" "Surprise," the Duchess replied as people in the room audibly laughed. "Is it mine?" he added with a mischievous grin on his face. Harry's not the only royal who's got jokes. Meghan also showed her funny side when the pair visited the Moroccan Federation of Equestrian Sports. Meghan joked about her acting career, according to Roya Nika, the royal correspondent for the Sunday Times. In a grooming session with some young people who benefit from Morocco's equine therapy program, Harry noticed one of the ponies was a little nervous and shaking. Nika tweeted, "Has anyone got any carrots?" he joked. "Meghan, we all get a little camera shy, I understand." #Royal visit Morocco. In between their royal duties, the happy couple shared plenty of adorable PDA moments. They've held hands, lovingly looked at one another, and snuggled up during their trip. Over the weekend, Meghan received a beautiful henna tattoo, which symbolizes good luck in Moroccan culture. Prince Harry admired the body ink one of the students created. "It's for when we have a big party. Now she is pregnant, we do the henna to keep her happy with the baby. For good luck," one of the house mothers, Khadija Okato, told People. She added that the students wished them a good life and good health for them and the baby. Markle was in New York City last week for an American baby shower, where her friends from her teenage years to the present, including Amal Clooney, Gayle King, and Suits co-star Abigail Spencer, feted her pregnancy. As Bazaar.com exclusively reported, the private, intimate party took place in Serena Williams' grand penthouse at the Mark Hotel. Williams' wedding party planner Jennifer Zabinski of Jay-Z Events also oversaw the celebrations, while Williams and Markle's best friend Genevieve Hillis hosted around 20 guests. There was an amazing flower arrangement session where the final product was given to Repeat Roses, an organization that provides the flowers to hospitals, hospices, nursing homes, and homeless shelters. It was Meghan's idea to donate the floral arrangements. The royal mom-to-be is expected to have another baby shower in England following her and Harry's Morocco trip. "We hope her sister-in-law, Kate Middleton, will be one of the guests at the British party." Harry and pregnant Meghan are banned from walkabouts amid security fears as Moroccan capital is hit by violent riots ahead of their visit. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are to be banned from walkabouts during their 3-day trip to Morocco, which starts today, according to reports. It comes just days after the North African country's capital Rabat was hit by violent protests, as police clashed with teachers demonstrating over pay in healthcare. Prince Harry, 34, and his wife Meghan, 37, are due to fly into Casablanca Airport on Saturday, but is understood British security services have requested extra resources to protect the couple. Protection officers have drawn up exit plans to get the couple out of harm's way should there be further clashes, according to the Mirror. A royal source told the newspaper, the decision was taken to not include a walkabout in Morocco over fears for the Duke and Duchess's safety. Due to the nature of the protests across the country, this was strongly advised against, which they both understood. It was also reported that MI6 had requested an intelligence report from the Moroccan authorities following the riots in Rabat. Meghan, 37, has just flown back to the UK by private jet after enjoying a lavish baby shower with celebrity friends in New York City. By the time she returns from Morocco on Monday, she would have clocked up almost 10,000 miles in less than 2 weeks. During the protests in Rabat on Wednesday, police fired water cannons at campaigners, many of them teachers, and beat people with truncheons as they marched towards a royal palace in the city. Several were clubbed to the ground by officers during the protest, held exactly 8 years after the birth of a Moroccan Arab Spring movement that awakened a spirit of activism in the North African kingdom. The thousands of protesters, many wearing white teachers' robes, came from across Morocco to Rabat to seek salary raises and promotions and protest the limited opportunities for low-ranking teachers, who earn an average of €400, $454, a month. They are also angry over temporary government contracts that do not cover healthcare or pensions. We are doing a peaceful march, but unfortunately the police are cracking down on us. Teachers are falling to the ground, cried out demonstrator Naima Khalai, who came from eastern Morocco to join the protest. Teachers are being insulted. Our message is education. Stop the injustice. The royal couple are no stranger to large crowds, and in October Meghan was rushed out of a sweltering market in Fiji following a security scare and crowd control issues. The planned 20-minute tour, to meet female stallholders involved with the UN Women's Project Markets for Change, was cut short, with the Duchess spending just 6 minutes in the market before she was hurriedly moved along. The swift change in schedule was put down to a security race with Kensington Palace blaming massive crowds as one royal aide said it was hot, humid, and uncomfortably busy. Prince Harry's mother Princess Diana, who died in 1997, had sessions with mediums including Derbyshire-based Rita Rogers. London-based Simone Simmons, who became a close confidant and a member of the Princess Inner Circle, would also spend up to 10 hours at a time on the phone with Diana. Meghan previously told fans she is due to give birth to her firstborn with Prince Harry between late April and the beginning of May. The Duchess has had a busy week, spending a long weekend in New York last week to celebrate the impending arrival of her firstborn with a baby shower alongside celebrity pals Amal Clooney and Serena Williams. Meghan is currently on an official 3-day tour of Morocco with Prince Harry. It is thought that Meghan is around 30 weeks pregnant, with most airlines allowing women to fly until the 37-week mark. The couple arrived to Casablanca Airport yesterday, where they were welcomed by the British ambassador to Morocco and his wife before they inspected a guard of honor. They are spending day 2 of their tour visiting various schools in the small town of Asni, before attending a reception hosted by British Ambassador Thomas Riley. Monday, the third and final day of their tour, will be spent meeting children with special needs, before visiting a cooking demonstration, a traditional Moroccan arts and crafts display and attending a horse grooming session at an equestrian facility. Among the items on the couple's agenda as they tour Morocco this weekend will be a visit to various schools in the small town of Asni. This will then be following a reception hosted by British Ambassador Thomas Riley. Monday, the third and final day of their tour, will be spent meeting children with special needs, before visiting a cooking demonstration. She was seen whispering to her aides moments before she was whisked away by her bodyguards from the busy marketplace in Suva, the country's capital. The planned 20-minute tour, to meet female stallholders involved with the UN Women's Project Markets for Change, was cut short, with the Duchess spending just 6 minutes in the market before she was hurriedly moved along. The swift change in schedule was put down to a security race with Kensington Palace blaming massive crowds as one royal aide said it was hot, humid, and uncomfortably busy. Among the items on the couple's agenda as they tour Morocco this weekend will be a visit to various schools in the small town of Asni. This will then be following a reception hosted by British Ambassador Thomas Riley. Monday, the third and final day of their tour, will be spent meeting children with special needs, before visiting a cooking demonstration. What happens to Meghan Markle, Prince Harry's children if they divorce? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's children's lives will change drastically if ever the royal couple will decide to get a divorce one day. Royal fans have conflicting thoughts on the matter, with one of them saying that the royal family, particularly Queen Elizabeth, would have no control over the decision on whether or not the royal children will stay with Prince Harry in London or in the United States with Markle. On the other hand, one royal fan said that the Queen, as the monarch, would have a say on the matter because the children of royal couples belong to the royal family in a way, especially if they are considered working royals. What makes this kind of divorce situation tricky is the fact that Markle is not from the United Kingdom, and she is still not a resident of the country. If she gets a divorce from Prince Harry before becoming a resident of the UK, this would mean that her children would still be minors and are not required to engage in royal duties. Any underage heirs are the responsibility of their parents. As with any other citizen in the UK, the days of kings making declaring themselves guardians of children are long gone and have not reflected in modern law. Should Harry and Meghan split, the future of the children would be decided in the same way as in any other divorce, Dave Rowlands, a monarchist, wrote on Quora, an online forum. However, MuchLB claimed that it is highly unlikely that Markle would be able to bring her children back to the United States unless the Queen uses her sovereign power to allow for this to happen. This first child of hers is currently 7th in line to the throne. Also, you'd have to take into account Prince Harry's desires, who I'm sure would not want to be separated from his children, she said.